My mother asked me to donate a kidney to the father who abandoned us. I said no. No, my family won't speak to me. Last month, I received a call I never expected. My mother, who I've always been close with despite everything, was crying on the phone. Your father needs a kidney transplant, she said. We've asked everyone in the family. You are his last match. For context. My father walked out when I was 6. My brother was 4 and my sister was just 8 months old. He moved 2 states away with his girlfriend, started a new family, and effectively vanished from our lives. No child support, no birthday calls, nothing. My mother worked 3 jobs to keep us fed. I started cooking dinner at 8 years old. By 12, I was getting my siblings ready for school, helping with homework, and basically becoming a second parent. Mom was always exhausted but tried her best. We survived, but it was hard. The last time I saw my father was at my high school graduation. He showed up unexpectedly, took a few photos, told me he was proud, and left before meeting any of my friends. That was 11 years ago. Now he's 59, suffering from kidney failure, and suddenly I am supposed to undergo major surgery for him. I told my mother I needed time to think. That night, I couldn't sleep. I researched kidney donation, recovery times, potential complications. It's not a simple procedure. Donors face weeks of recovery, potential lifelong complications, and strict lifestyle limitations afterward. 3 days later, I called my mother back and said I wasn't willing to donate. I explained that I have a 3-year-old daughter who needs me healthy, a job that doesn't offer adequate medical leave, and frankly no relationship with the man who needs my organ. My mother burst into tears saying, he's still your father. How can you let him die? That hurt, but I stood firm. I suggested they look into paired donation programs where a non-matching family member could donate to someone else in exchange for my father receiving a kidney. I even offered to help pay for some medical expenses if needed. 2 days later, my sister called hysterical. She said I was being selfish and heartless. My brother texted that he was disappointed in who I've become. Even my aunt Part, who once called my father the lowest form of deadbeat pern, left a voicemail saying family has to come first, no matter what. Then came the Facebook posts, vague statuses about true family, and when it matters most, my cousin openly posted that I was letting my father die out of spite. Here is the thing, I don't hate my father, I don't wish him ill, but I also don't feel obligated to risk my health for someone who chose not to be in my life. Polifan, who watched me struggle to raise his other children while he started over with a new family. Yesterday, my mother called again. She said they found another potential donor, a distant cousin. Then she added, but I'll never forget that you wouldn't help when we needed you, just like your father wouldn't help us. That comparison gutted me. Am I really comparable to the man who abandoned us? Is refusing to donate an organ equivalent to walking out on your children? I love my mother. I helped raise my siblings. I've always been there for my family. But apparently, unless I am willing to literally give a piece of myself to a man who gave us nothing, I am the villain in this story. My husband says I made the right choice, but as the silence from my family stretches into its second week, I wonder if blood really is thicker than water, Parton, or in this case, thicker than absence.